Zonuneza 3 accept our sincere apologies for coming behind schedule, but due to circumstances beyond our control. The headlines: four police officers involved in Chima Ipunado's death detained by Criminal Investigation Department. Cross River State Government pledges functional health care facilities in communities. Chinese government accuses United States of causing global panic over coronavirus. Today's commentary is on the need for government to intensify measures in the fight against crime. My name is Rachel Ona with the news. Four police officers who allegedly tortured Shima Ipunado to death have been detained at the River State Police Command Criminal Investigation Department (CID). Lawyer to late Shima Ipunado, Mrs. Chinyere Lawrence, made this known after a meeting between Ohanese Ndibo, an association of Ikoku traders, over the weekend. Mrs. Lawrence said one of the officers was brought before a clinic for interrogation at the state CID when they visited with Chima's family. She denied a statement by the police that the family has not approached them to demand the release of the victim's corpse, stressing that a letter to that effect was forwarded to the Commissioner of Police. Also speaking, the president of Ohanese Ndibo in River State, Bartolomeo Kere, has called on the police authority to release the corpse of late Chima for identification and for a fresh autopsy to be conducted on it. Mr. Okere, who also noted that the group had given the police till tomorrow to release the corpse alongside the 29 persons arrested during a protest in Ikoku, insisting that if the demands are not met, the group will mobilize Imo traders to shut down businesses across the state. Similarly, father of late Chima, Mr. Kelvin Ikunado, says justice should prevail over the death of his son. So I'm not happy. Mr. Ikunado appealed to government and relevant authorities to ensure the perpetrators of the heinous act are brought to book. The River State Police Command is yet to react to the latest development. The National Industrial Court sitting in Yenagoa has reinstated 6 out of the 14 permanent secretaries who were removed and compulsorily retired from the River State Civil Service by Governor Nyesom Wike. Ruling on the matter brought before the court by the aggrieved permanent secretaries, the presiding judge, Justice Bashir Al-Khali, declared that the action by the governor in 2015 was unconstitutional and illegal. Alan Bodato has the rest of the story. The Cross River State government has pledged its determination to provide functional healthcare facilities in communities that are hard to reach, addressing journalists in Calabar on the plans of the state government in the health sector. The Director General of the Cross River State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Dr. Janet Ekwenyong, said the government had given directive for a complete overhaul of the primary health sector so that people at the grassroots level would also benefit from the agency. To actualize this, Dr. Ekwenyong stated that the agency would ensure that dilapidated structures were renovated and other primary health care centers not adequately equipped promptly attended to, so that services which are not under the purview of the primary health care sector was appropriately referred. She also said the agency was putting modalities in place to ensure that any suspected cases of disease outbreak at the primary health care facilities were initially handled by health workers before such incidents are referred to the secondary level. But Janet Ekpenyong said the agency was always ready to welcome communities which are willing to synergize with it for the provision of quality primary health care services in their areas. You're listening to Radio Nigeria, South Zone News at 3. Here are stories in the bulletin so far. 4 police officers involved in Chima Ipunado's death detained by Criminal Investigation Department. Cross River State government pledges functional healthcare services facilities in communities. Still ahead, Chinese government accuses United States of causing global panic over coronavirus, plus business, entertainment, sports, and commentary. Stay with us. Welcome back. The news continues.
Bobo, leave out all these bridges.
Mhm. The Nigerian Economic Summit Group and the Financial Derivatives Company Limited, led by a foremost economist, Mr. Bismarck Rewane, have raised concerns over the country's high debt level. For details of this and more on business news, let's join Tony Ahibe. Response to the coronavirus outbreak. For more on foreign news, let's join Onome of Top.
The Chinese government says the US has spread. That's the foreign news. I am Onome.
And now entertainment. Award-winning Nigerian author Chimamanda Adichie wins this day Woman of the Decade award as Bibi Niger's Torture set to launch reality TV show. For more on entertainment news, let's join Jay Alatoro. And on the sporting scene, Great Calvary beat Split Angels 4-0 to qualify for the semi-final of the ongoing Radio Nigeria Kids Football competition. Also, Cedar Mount won St. Martin's State School Ogu 4-3 on penalties. And I'll bring you the commentary. Today's commentary, following the spate of insecurity issues across the country, Blessing Ituma of Treasurer FM Pawtucket writes on the need for government to intensify its measures in the fight against crimes, and it is read from our studio. Commentary on the need for government to intensify its measures in the fight against crimes was written by Blessing Ituma of Radio Nigeria Treasurer from Pawtucket and read from our studios by Mokwelola Oke. To end Radio Nigeria South News at 3, a recap of the major items. 4 police officers involved in Chima Ikunando's death detained by Criminal Investigation Department. Cross River State government pledges functional healthcare facilities in communities. And on the foreign scene, we told you that Chinese government accuses United States of causing global panic over coronavirus. That's the news as edited by Blessing Ituma and the production team. My name is Rachel Ona. Up next is God's Law. Stay with us.
God bless.